go!
Hey guys, it's Retrohead here and welcome back to another video. In today's video I have an absolutely amazing charity shop find that I've had. Now it's been quite a while since I've had a really good charity shop find. Obviously they don't happen very often, but years ago they used to happen a lot more often than they do now. But I recently went into a charity shop, asked about games, and was very glad that I did. So when I first started my YouTube channel well over 2 years ago now, I was not expecting this to happen. But I have decided to monetize my YouTube channel. Now I never wanted to do this or expected that I would be able to do this. But obviously collecting is a very expensive thing, and having a YouTube channel is quite an expensive thing as well. And obviously having a YouTube channel and posting 2 times a week and stuff like that takes up hours and hours of time, and time that I could be spending doing other things to potentially earn a little bit more money than I already do and stuff like that. It will cost £1.99 a month and you can join or cancel at any time, and also YouTube do take a cut of that, so I sort of receive some of the percentage of the money. Just helps sort of put back into the channel, put back into the games I'm buying, and just help support the channel in general. And I also want to make it clear that I did not start my YouTube channel for the intention of earning money out of it, because I've actually been able to monetize my YouTube channel for well over a year and a half, but just haven't wanted to do it yet. But I do feel like now is the right time to do it. There'll be no exclusive videos or no exclusive shorts, because I don't think it's fair for people to have to pay to watch content like that. It literally will be if you do want to support me and support the channel, and that is why I've called it Channel Friend. There is absolutely no obligation to do this, you don't have to do it at all. It's just there if you do want to help support the channel. But if you do just want to carry on watching and not be a channel member, that is absolutely fine with me. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and please subscribe to our channel Retrohead. But without further ado, let me show you what I found. So I found a mix of games and controllers out the back of this charity shop. I did actually take a little bit of footage, which I'll show you right now. So here I am looking through lots of games on this shelf, but also lots of stuff in this box here. Now there was some really good stuff, as I've said, in these boxes. The controllers were really nice to see as well. As I don't know about you, but I hardly ever see controllers in charity shops, so that was quite nice to see. But obviously the games were the best thing in this bundle, as you could probably see from the front of this video. They couldn't actually sell these DSs because they needed testing, but to be honest, they were quite rough and quite damaged, so I didn't really look at those anyway. But there was some really good stuff in that box. As you can see, a 360 console there as well. I don't really like dealing with consoles unless there's something really good, and that was just a standard 360, so wasn't really bothered about that. The controllers were what I was mainly looking at until I found this blue case, and then I opened up this blue case, and as you can probably see from the front of the video, there was some very good stuff in this case, and I was not expecting to find stuff this good in a charity shop. As you can see here, absolutely crazy stuff. But now let's take it back to the games room, check out those pickups. So as you can see, there was absolutely loads and loads of stuff. Now there was a couple of DSs in those boxes, but they couldn't actually sell those because they had to test them, but they were in pretty poor condition anyway. So I managed to buy a few games and also a few controllers. The games were just £1 each, and the controllers were £3 each. Now there was actually absolutely loads of games stacked up out there, but none that I was particularly after apart from the ones that you've probably seen on the front of this video, which I will show you at the end. But I did buy some nice controllers, so I'll show you those first. Just before I show you those controllers, there was a couple of empty cases. So we have Wii Sports Resort here, and also Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort in the cardboard case. These are both empty, but Wii Sports Resort does have its manual inside, which is quite nice. I didn't actually tell them they're empty, I just said that they're in there and paid £1 each, because I'm not going to, like, mess them about for £1 each. These are still good cases to have, especially this one, because you don't see this game very often. I used to have it, but traded it in a while back. But still, these are going to come in handy in the future. So the only game that I actually bought, complete with its case and manual and everything, is Professor Layton and the Curious Village. This is just £1, it's £3 in CEX, and the main reason why I picked this up, I already have it in my collection, but the main reason why I actually bought it is it's such a good game, I just couldn't leave it behind for £1. It's a really fun game. If you haven't played the DS Professor Layton games, I would highly recommend them. As you can see inside, complete, really good condition. To be fair, it's probably in better condition than my one that I already have, so I probably will condition upgrade this and then just chuck the other one in the charity shop pile. But either way, I couldn't leave this there for just £1. So next up, I bought a few controllers, and I actually bought 4 of them in total. The first one, I can't actually test a couple of these, so I don't have the consoles for them. The first one, I know is broken because it just feels completely broken. But that is the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 Limited Edition controller. But as you can see, this thumbstick here doesn't look the same as that one because the tops sort of come off. But when you, like, guide it, it sort of stays there. You know what I mean? It's sort of lost, like, this one springs back more. But this one, it doesn't have, like, much springiness to it. And I believe you can fix that. I'm not sure how to. But either way, I thought, for £3, I'm not going to leave it there. It's too smart. So I may look into either repairing it myself or getting someone else to repair it for me. But either way, for £3, this is a really cool controller. You don't see these very often. And I think working, they're worth about 25–30 quid as well. So I might try and get this working and then maybe keep it in the collection after that. So I don't actually collect 360 stuff. I just have a console and like 5 games. But I would keep this because I do think it is really cool. The next thing is a pretty standard pickup, and that is a black 360 controller here. This one, the thumbsticks are in much better condition. All of the buttons seem really clicky in that. And there's no, it's not been opened up or anything in the back. And there's no corrosion in it at all or anything like that. So that was a pretty good pickup. I think these trade in for like maybe 15 quid roughly. I've not bought any of these for quite a while to trade in, so I can't quite remember. But it's decent from 3 quid, so another good find there. Now, when I found this next item, I thought I was going to keep it, but I found out that I actually have quite a few of these already, so I am going to trade this in. But that is the black Wii Motion Plus Wii controller. Now, as you can see, it is very, very clean. But when I picked this out of the box, it was probably the most manky controller I've ever found. It was like, it was caked in dirt. Like, you could just run your finger down and there would just be like dirt everywhere. It was awful. It was all inside the buttons. But on the plus side, which is the main thing with these Wii controllers, there was no batteries in it, and the battery components are absolutely, like, immaculate. So, was very pleased to see that. And these trade in for a decent bit now. I think this one, B grade, which I should get, because it's in really good condition now, I've cleaned it, for 16 quid. And this one does all work, because I've tested it on my Wii console, so that was a really good find there. Next up, and this was probably one of the best pickups that I had from the bundle, and that is this white Xbox One controller. Now, I don't know overly much about Xbox at all, and I don't have an Xbox One, so I can't fully test this. I just tested it on that gamepad tester you can do on a laptop, where you just plug it in and press each individual button, and it seems to be working absolutely fine from that. But this, I believe, when I searched up on CEX, the one with the round D-pad like this, is like Robot White controller or something like that. And if they take this B grade, it would trade in for £33, I think, somewhere around there. So that would be absolutely amazing if that happened, because this was only 3 quid, as I said. And it feels like a really nice controller. So, it should trade in fine, because I have tested it on that thing. Obviously, CEX can give it a much better test, because they'll have a proper console to test it on. But I'm very hopeful that they're going to take it, because it's in very good condition as well. And 3 quid into 33 would be absolutely amazing. Now, as you could probably tell from the front of the video, the best finds were in this little DS case here, as you can see. And I really like this Simpsons DS case as well, that was cool. And as I said, these games were just £1 each. In total, there's 4 games in here, so there's 4 quid in this. So the first one is actually a Game Boy Advance game. Not really worth anything in particular, but I probably will give this a little play. And that is Beyblade V-Force on the Game Boy Advance. I know nothing about this game. I used to have this boxed in my collection, but I did actually get rid of it because I thought I don't really need it boxed. But I'll keep a loose copy and give it a quick play, because I do remember these Beyblades being quite big a while back. I never really had any of them myself, but yeah, pretty cool looking. So there's 2 DS games in here that I'm not sure what I'm going to do with yet. I'm going to keep them for a while I decide. But in this little Simpsons DS case here, there is one that I'm definitely going to keep, because this has been one that I've wanted to play for ages, and that is Harvest Moon DS. Now, obviously, this is just a loose card, but I don't mind, because I can still play it from that. And the Harvest Moon games have always been games that really appealed to me. I've only played one properly, and that is the GameCube one. I put quite a long time into that game, and it's pretty good. I really enjoyed it. And obviously, the GameCube and the DS being a sort of similar generation, I'm really looking forward to playing this one and seeing what it's like. Obviously, I'm going to tell you the CEX price of this, but that will mean, like, complete in box with its case and everything. But it's an £8 game, so it's worth much more than £1 just as a loose cartridge, so I was really pleased to find that. But obviously, the other DS cartridges are where it gets very, very good. So before I show you what these games actually are, I just want to get this out of the way. I am very, very paranoid with my collecting. If I buy a game, I would check it's legit, like, many times before I actually buy it. That's obviously if it's an expensive one. When I found these in the charity shop, I didn't actually check them. I just thought, just buy them, because, you know, even if they're fake ones, you can still play them if you want. But I have since got home and checked these, and I am absolutely certain that these are legit, and I'll tell you why in a minute, because I do, like, check these a lot. So the first game I have here is the American version of Pokémon Pearl on the DS. Now, this one I actually thought could be fake because it's American version. You do see a lot of faked American games over here. But I'll tell you why in a minute why I don't think this is fake. I'm absolutely certain it is actually real. But Pokémon Pearl is a game that I've never played before. I played and used to have in my collection Pokémon Diamond, but never played Pokémon Pearl. And I have tested both these cards. They both work absolutely fine, so that's obviously good. And I'm very, very excited to be able to play this one. Now, obviously, these are worth quite a lot of money. I don't know if I'm going to keep this in my collection forever, but I certainly will keep it for a while so I can play through the game, because obviously to be able to play these for £1 each is just absolutely amazing. Now, I'll show you why with a little bit of overlay why I do believe that these are real. So the first reason is the little code in the middle, as you can see, APAE, on the back matches the serial number and code on the back. That is one of the main things. If they don't align up with the order, that means that they could be a fake cartridge. And the other main thing that I look for is on the top there should be a little indented line in the cartridge. It shouldn't be completely smooth, and it has got the indented line. And also the image on the cartridge looks really, really clean. There's no like blurriness to the picture of it, which is really nice. So I'm absolutely certain that this is genuine. I'm very, very happy to find it. And the next game is Pokemon Platinum on the DS. Now, I have never ever played this game, and I actually, at the time of recording this video, only found these games yesterday. So I played Pearl for about half an hour, but never ever played Pokemon Platinum, so I'm very, very, very excited to play this. I'm not even the biggest Pokemon fan, but to be able to play these two games that are notoriously expensive games for £1 each is just absolutely amazing. You'll have to let me know in the comments down below which one is particularly better, because I don't even know overly much about Pokemon. It's not really my sort of thing. But just to be able to play these two is really, really cool to me. Now, again, I'll show you a little bit of footage of the cartridge close-up. Again, if you look at the label, there looks like absolutely nothing wrong with the label. It's really, really crisp. There's no blurriness to it. The Nintendo logo looks absolutely fine. As you can see, it says CPUP in the middle of that code there, and on the back it matches up absolutely fine, which is really good. And then also the top of the cartridge has also got that little indented line. Those are the three things that I look for, and if any cart has not got one of those, I just say it's a fake cart. But both of these cartridges have all three signs that I think they're completely legit. And to find these two together for £1 each in a charity shop is absolutely amazing. I was so excited when I found these. I literally found that DS case, thought the case was quite cool, but then I shook it and I could hear there was stuff in there, opened it up and was not expecting to find two Pokemon games in there. So that was absolutely amazing. So obviously now I've shown you this find, I am going to take a few bits to CEX. So I'm going to take the Wii controller, the black 360 controller and the white Xbox One controller. Now, obviously with controllers you can't be sure they're going to take them and stuff like that. So I'm going to take them to CEX now, and in a minute I'll tell you what I got for them, or if they actually took them at all. So I'm back from CEX, and I actually picked up some really, really nice Nintendo games from that CEX, which you'll see on the next video. And I even used the vouchers that I got from this charity shop find to pay for most of that stuff, which is absolutely brilliant. Now, out of the three things that I took in from this charity shop find, they did only take two of the things, but they're two quite expensive ones. So the first thing was that Wii to Wii U Wii Motion Plus remote, which they gave me £19 voucher for. That was B grade, so I was very pleased with that. I think £19 voucher for any Wiimote is a very good price, so very happy with that. And the other thing was the official Xbox Series Robot White controller. And that was B grade as well, and I got a £33 voucher for that. So £52 voucher from essentially, for £3 each, the controller is only £6 spent. But obviously spending £16 on the entire bundle, I personally would spend £16 to get a £52 voucher back. Like, that's more than 3 times your money in the first place. So very, very pleased with this charity shop find in today's video. Now, as I said, they did only take 2 of the 3 things, and they didn't actually accept this black 360 controller, but that's absolutely fine. I'm happy to keep another 360 controller. They are handy things to have. But obviously, still left with me from this bundle is this controller here, which isn't actually working at the moment, but I'm hoping I can get it working in the future, as it's a very, very nice controller. Obviously, I've got that Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort cardboard sleeve, and also a Wii Sports Resort DVD case, which is handy. A DS Professor Layton game. And obviously this Simpsons DS case here with some very nice games inside as well. And also Beyblade V-Force on the Game Boy Advance. So to get all of that, plus a £52 voucher from CEX, I think is an absolutely amazing find. And also let me know in the comments down below, what charity shop finds have you had recently? Because obviously I know full well you can go months and months and months without finding hardly anything at all. And then it only takes that one really good find to make it all worthwhile. But as I said, if you did enjoy this, please leave a like, please subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!